So the stupidity of the internet knows no bounds. You have people, and I mean this, goodness to God, real people that have a full functioning brain trying to blame Demolition Ranch for what Mr. Crooks did in his attempt to assassinate President Trump. But before getting into that, I want to send condolences and prayers to Corey Compedore's family, his loving wife, his children. It's just a tragic loss. This guy was just going to a rally, and unfortunately, due to some scumbags' actions, he is no longer with us. I understand more than most that people like to live in their echo chambers, and they'll live in their little bubble and not want it to get burst, but some of the stupidity I have seen thrown towards Demolition Ranch, and you have commenters and people on social media trying to blame him in any way, shape, or form, is just outright ridiculous. If you honestly believe that a Demolition Ranch video inspired Crooks, this scumbag, school shooting looking loser, to commit this type of act, you're a goddamn idiot and most likely have an IQ below 50 points. Every single Demolition Ranch video I have ever seen, and I've been subscribed to his channel for, God, it seems like a decade at this point, since very early on. Yes, does he have guns in his videos? Absolutely. But it's not like this guy is chanting right-wing rhetoric. It's not like this guy is even political in any way, shape, or form. Actually, to his credit, in comparison to some other gun tubers, he stays apolitical for most of the time. I really actually can't even think of a video where he's viewed right-wing or left-wing outside of him just exercising his Second Amendment right. You know, we're getting into some dangerous territory if people are wearing merch and then we're going to start blaming that content creator or even a brand for someone's stupid and evil actions. It was very similar to that situation where you had that shooting where someone said subscribe to PewDiePie. Understand that obviously PewDiePie is not going to endorse that type of violence behavior. His content has nothing to do with someone's evil actions. I understand that people want to say that, oh, he's a gun tuber, so he obviously has to be right-wing. But if you actually digest his content and watch it, it is kind of goofy. It is about guns, and it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I never stepped away from a Demolition Ranch video and like, man, that's just some good right-wing propaganda. It was just nowhere to be seen. And considering he's had other great channels like Off the Ranch, Vet Ranch, and has been successful with his own merch line and having a business down in Texas making everything made in the USA. The guy is the ideal American. He has really built his business from the ground up, and he's the type of person that you should idolize. He seems like a very good person. He's a family man, and he has his priorities in order. So to see him have to release a video talking about the shooter wearing his merchandise and disavowing those type of actions, I think is even ridiculous in the first place. He shouldn't feel any need, because if you go into the background of Matt, you understand this is a very good human being. I know it's extremely easy to try to point fingers and trying to figure out why a person did something. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories, right wing, left wing, yada, 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 and I could probably talk ad nauseum about all the things that have been speculated. Is this a government job? Was he a Republican that just was going off the reservation? Was he a liberal that was pretending to be a Republican? You will never know. Unfortunately, we will never know because he is no longer with us. But theories aside, I think we can all agree that is an evil human being that, while this might sound heartless, I'm glad he's no longer on the census. If you are willing to fire into a crowd with lack of any regard of people's safety, trying to assassinate big old orange man, and not caring about the fact that innocent human lives could be taken along with Trump if you are successful, I just think you are outright evil and the world is better off without you. I mean, if you really want, I could go on an hour rant on how much of an evil scumbag this 20-year-old is. But getting back to Demolition Ranch and ties due to his merch. Demolition Ranch didn't sell shirts saying, let's get rid of Trump. He was just wearing a Demolition brand shirt. That's it. He could have been wearing a Texas Rangers shirt. Are we going to now blame the Texas Rangers for this shooting? Are we getting to the point in this country where we're so damn stupid that we're going to blame the apparel of the shooter for his acts instead of just the evil scumbag himself? Demolition Ranch shouldn't have to apologize. Nothing he's ever released online has indicated he's for domestic terrorism. And if you think he's a problem and you think he's some type of far right wing YouTuber, which I've seen on some news articles, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What have you thought about this whole situation? Do you believe Demolition Ranch should even have to apologize for this? Because I just don't see it. Matt just sold the shirt on his website. It's not like he created the dude's manifesto. I don't know. I just hate humanity at this point. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. See you in the next one.